Hi guys, in this video I'll be showing you the secret behind the Nasdaq, meaning this is one of the powerful strategies you need to use and then confirm with the institutional strategies that I've given you. So before you analyze Nasdaq with institutional strategies, you just come here at the German 30. You can see there's a pair written German 30, GER.30, German 30. You open that pair and then let me do this. You open that pair and then change your time frame to H1. So normally this is what is happening. Remember that in price action we have a support and resistance, and then a valid support or resistance means that the price should touch your support or resistance 3 times, and then the fourth point, it's whereby you're gonna decide whether you buy or sell. So let's do this. The first step, you switch to H1 on German 30, and then after switching to H1 you look for a valid support or resistance. Take a look here, take a look at this. You have a point here, 1, 2, 3, meaning this is a valid resistance, and then there was a breakout here. Meaning when you see a breakout, remember that according to price action, when there's a breakout on the resistance and then retest, meaning this resistance changes to a support, and then therefore you're gonna look for buy opportunities only. So basically when you see this breakout and then meaning this thing changes to support, it was a resistance from here. We concluded that this is a resistance, and then immediately after the breakout and then a retest, this resistance turns to a support, meaning now you are looking for a buy. And then immediately when this thing buy, Nasdaq also buys. Therefore you need to apply institutional strategies on Nasdaq. Again, let's do this. This now turns to a support. So since it's a support, when the price come here, you also buy Nasdaq. When the price come here, you also buy Nasdaq. And then take a note that when it's still buying, it forms another resistance here. It forms another resistance. So if you have a valid support here, you buy Nasdaq. If you have a valid resistance here, you sell Nasdaq, just like that. And then now this resistance turns to a support, a breakout and a retest. Immediately you see a breakout and a retest, you start to buy Nasdaq. And then you apply institutional strategy for entries. You start to buy Nasdaq, guys. And then this support turned to a resistance. Why? Because there was a breakout here and then it retested. So this means now, since it is retesting, this means Nasdaq is selling, because this is a resistance and then German 30 is selling, so Nasdaq is also selling. If you don't believe me, let's switch to Nasdaq and see that you'll be able to see Nasdaq selling. Take a look. I've told you Nasdaq is selling. It's been selling from here. So this is the secret behind Nasdaq, guys. Don't share this strategy. It's also valid. I'm not greedy. We all know that the money in the market is enough for all of us. So I'm not greedy, guys. I hope you find this clear. Remember, the first thing that you need to do is to switch to H1 and then look for a valid support or resistance, and then after valid support or resistance, then you confirm your increase using the institutional strategies, either the modification or the original institutional strategy.